Own connection.
Ready. Ready. Selected.
What is she doing?
Selected.
Why does she act like a normal civilian? Okay. There's a trigger wire there. Well, might as well take a look at this mission a bit better. Her behavior is a problem. Maybe we can get around that if we control her. But that's totally tolerable. Keeping her alive is one thing. Try to keep her alive while she actively tries to go and suicide herself. That's quite a bit more challenging. I'm not too interested in any kind of secondary sites.
Ready.
Happening here. More invisible vehicles. Don't go there. It's good to know though that there will be cars immediately coming at our location. Anyway. And some barriers. And some barriers. And it's where we need to end up. Might be better off just blowing a hole in the net and bypassing all these defenses. So there's not a lot going around here, although they did warn us about traps. It at least looks like this side passage is easier. So instead of heading north, I have to head here. We're not quite there, but yeah. I don't want to go here either. Agents are much more dangerous than static defenses towards us, so
Ready. Selected.
no, there's an enemy attack. Isn't too bad.
Pulse laser.
There should be another car coming fairly soon. I'm not sure I want to move forward before that has arrived.
Selected. Selected.
Yeah, that's she just gets killed so quickly. I need to think about this bit. Is there any way we could just plant her where she could be more or less safe? And the problem is, if I leave her to the AI, she'll start running about and get herself killed. So, is there a vehicle or something? Nothing nearby here. Maybe the church might be a good place to try to hide in. It has to be some sort of a building. It doesn't look like there's any kind of real resistance in this area. So what we would just need to go through this defense quite fast.
Ready. 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 Selected. 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 Ready.
Let's go
Ready.
there. Oh shit. And there's another trap wire there.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Well, isn't this fun?
Ready.
Trigger that other trap wire. Anything else?
Select. Selected.
Okay, I'm going to quickly rush in. See if there's anything odd. Spotting anything.
Ready. 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 Ready.
Maybe it's trapped. It's not something we can enter. Well, it's about
Ready.
as good as trap.
Selected.
So shit. Yeah, there's not gonna be much protection for us here.
Ready.
Because you're not gonna stay put. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, what's the mission really? Activate the IML link. Let's try another approach.
Ready. 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 Selected. Ready. Clone shield. Clone shield. Ready. Selected.
And here comes another. Yeah, nice to fight against invisible enemies. Yeah, I'm fairly confident Mirabelle is somewhat safe there. No one's coming after him in the after her in the building, and she's not running all around like a madwoman. So still, the situation isn't exactly great. I want to start by securing the area around her building. There's not a lot to secure, but still.
Selected. Selected.
There seems to be a lot of these, so be quite careful. We do not want to go through here. We just don't. There's no way in hell we can keep a Mirabelle alive while she's in our team with these kind of enemies. That just isn't happening. A single stray shot and she's dead. What's that? this. There are a few agents here that come awfully close to her. Don't want them to, so
Ready. Ready.
yeah. Come on, come on. We are going to take the longer route. But this building will be destroyed. I'm not going to trigger that. I do intend to get rid of these, just to be sure. Every path we have Mirabelle walk has to be walked by one of our agents first, in case of razor wire. Might try to get up some followers going to. It would they wouldn't really clear anything, but they would highlight problem areas where it's razor wire and things like that. So it looks like we have to go here first, because it's pretty much the safe area. The police. Okay. We could get a vehicle somewhere, that would be fantastic. Doesn't look like we're getting anything. We probably want to stay away from buildings in general. And use a ton of tripwires. Is this protected to spotting anything? That doesn't really count for much. Ooh, it's a good one. At least a top one. Yeah, we probably need to use these switches to activate this system. Only Mirabella can do it. But yeah. It looks like we have a more or less clear path here. We're still going to secure it with these guys first. Main roads seem to be fairly safe in general. So I think we're better off just using them.
Ready. Pulse laser. Ready. Ready.
Where the fuck are you going? Everyone else has their clone shields, yep. Walking in the middle of the road is really the safest thing to do. Run over by a car! I don't think that's possible because even civilians don't die from that. So that's new to me. I didn't even think that was possible. You do get your shields sort of bumped a little bit, but no. I don't even think that was the main problem. The problem was there were multiple cars and we were running directly at them. So if we would have just been a little bit more careful, we wouldn't have had it.
Ready. Ready. Selected.
Well, the mission doesn't seem to be too difficult though, so no, I don't really mind redoing this. We'll just use the sidewalks this time. There's people moving on those sidewalks constantly, so they have to be more or less safe. Still, another car should be coming our way. We don't want to do any sudden movements quite yet. I think there's at least 3 flying cars, and they're spaced. I think there's time, so after a minute or 2 comes the second one. So if you're moving around Mirabella at all at the earlier parts, you're very likely to lose her. Here it comes.
Selected. Ready.
Shoot the putter. And we have to use an also medkit because cutting bastards don't shoot. A simple real-time strategy AI that's pretty much common or has been common in any game for a long time would have been sufficient here. And you don't need some kind of a miracle AI to handle these.
Selected.
Return fire. That's I refuse to believe that's too complicated to program.
Ready.
Well, it's only a loss of a medkit, but it's an unnecessary loss. It was pissing me off. Never needed to happen in the first place. And we do have very likely a follow-up mission, so we don't have an auto medkit for that anymore.
Move along.
Need to kill the police.
Keep moving.
Can't trust the police. Maybe we should go here. Doesn't really matter where we go as long as the path is secure. Yeah. Yeah, just attack. That's the trap. Don't go there. It might even be a building explosion type of trap, so we definitely don't want to risk that. Although I think it's just razor wire. There's no point risking it. Now this should be pretty secure right now.
Ready.
Don't get driven over by a car.
Pulse laser. Selected.
I guess they weakened her because they needed to make her weak enough for the razor wire to cut in. So that's why she's well. Even civilians survive that, and it's hard to say. I'm using the pulse laser rather here though. She's weak enough to get killed by her own rocket launcher. Fairly simple mission. Still wondering, well, it's probably just the first part. First part of a bit tougher overall mission.
Mission complete. New mail has arrived.
Yeah, scientist dead, experimental error. And we got the plasma lance. So it wasn't not a second parter in that sense, so we get to get the plasma lances before we move on to our new mission. Pain in the ass, but mainly because of the even our failed attempts. It was a freak accident that killed her, so not too tough.